So you're going to see that we can be in a host of different body positions, which is a nice way to change the intensity of the exercise without actually having to change the physical load. So when I'm in a half kneeling position specifically, one of the nice things is I can really train the individual hips from side to side, and I get different integration from each foot. And one of the things you guys are seeing is I'm using an extra large mini band here to actually create that idea that I still need to be active with my feet. So by having the tension in my leg and back leg, it's making me understand that I have to be pushing down to be pushing the weight out. So it's a great tool, again, to immediately give feedback, because I'm pressing through this ball of foot here and the front of the foot here. And as I do so, I can feel my glutes become active. So important that we never want to lose that ground tension. That's our foundation for doing all these pressing movements. So again, we're also going to look for simple lines. What do I mean by that? Vertical shin, vertical thigh. A lot of people get here, and that's the other benefit of using a band, is if I'm here, I don't feel much tension in the band. When I'm here, I feel tension in the band. And if I sit back, I lose that hip tension here. If I extend my hip fully, just like in that plank, I have a bracing action in my pelvis. So Jessica showed you how we sort of standardize it, the press out in that vertical position, but we can change the intensity by going more horizontal. So I want to actually grab the bag itself. We used to teach grabbing the handles, but it creates kind of a saggy bag that was very hard and I lose hand tension. Here I can actually pull apart. So when I'm here, I still want that coming from my belly button. Think of you're coming from your belly button out, pressing straight out, and see how my elbows point up at the end, and I pull it back in. Out and back in. When I do that, I actually don't feel my shoulders at all. I feel a lot of lat, I feel a lot of core, I feel a lot of glute, but I really don't feel my shoulders. And that's something we try to get people to understand. When you're pressing correctly, you actually don't feel your shoulders much at all. That's why we say horizontal or vertical press rather than chest or shoulder press, trying to get you out of the idea of that it's a singular muscle doing the exercise, how it's the entire body. One more thing that what we can do is we can actually change into getting more of a PNF pattern, a more diagonal pattern. Single patterns in PNF not only train the muscular system, but the nervous system as well. So when we're doing this, as I create that tension, I want to create a little rotation. Now, you want to be careful how much you demonstrate, because it's not about creating as much of a turn as possible. If I turn too much, I lose that connection to my lat, and I get into my shoulder. So we tell people they're just trying to turn the car to the left, turn the car to the right about 45 degrees. So again, same tension, slight car turn. The bottom hand is pulling apart, the top hand is pulling apart as I pull it back in. That looks rather easy, but I often joke that you're going to see the cartoon eyeballs come out of your client like, oh my God, I feel that so much. And most people never mind feeling their core, but more importantly is what you're teaching in their body. That pressing out isn't coming from me trying to push out. Pressing out is coming from pushing my body down.